McFly, we live again. Hopefully, we don't get no more trolls in here. That was crazy last time. I was shaving my dome today. Every time I've been going live lately, I've been getting attacked by trolls. This is something new. I haven't experienced this. Usually, I cook them. You know what I mean? Frying trolls up. But we'll see what happens. I'm watching White Lotus right now. I just got home from work.
I really look forward to working with you again.
See how he's acting?
He's up to something.
Yeah, he's no good, this dude. And did you see how like he was with that lady? He was like, like all talking to her. So he hasn't been like that the whole fucking trip.
We went to that where I looked at you.
Yeah.
Richer than me, and you can sponge off
You're soulmate.
She got buck teeth.
How can you be my soulmate?
Yeah.
Our signs
She said, I'm your soulmate. He said, how can I be your soulmate? Our signs aren't even compatible. Huh. Is he talking about?
And I was wondering today, maybe you'd like to touch the
Did you see how he got? Oh, what up, Big Wig Splitter? How you doing? I just got home from work. I just figured I'd go live. Trying to smoke a little bit. You know, do the Chester slide off camera, take it easy. I figured I'd go live for a bit. How you been though? I told you it was gonna be the Lions though. I don't know what's been going on with the birds lately, but yo, it was cold as shit. I rode my bike home tonight, man. It was terrible. Terrible. Yo, and the worst part is I left my zipper down. Water there, just going right up there. It was terrible. I'm like, why are my legs so cold? Why am I so cold? That's why. It's terrible. But yeah, it's cold as shit. It's probably colder where you're at. Because you got Lake Michigan or whatever. That should make it worse. Philly cold, but I don't know. I think Detroit's colder. I think you get better, worse wind. But yeah, it was terrible on the ride home tonight. Yeah, earlier I went live. I was shaving my head. I had like a million trolls come in, yo. I was getting trolled hard tonight. So I was trying to see if the trolls would come back. Thank you, Yellow Spike. I appreciate you. Chendan. In Italian, that means to 1,000 years. Cheers. You know what I mean? Some people say salute. I say Chendan. Yeah, they was like attacking me. I was getting attacked by a million trolls. I don't know. I had like a million trolls come to my channel. Last time I went live too, it happened too. So like I don't know if this is like a new thing or what, but I'm ready for them now. I ain't got to go to work. See if they come up in here. You never know. I'm watching that show, White Lotus. Look, this is what I was telling you about. When she sees that guy and she recognizes him, you'll see. You deserve more viewers, man. I just started this live, so like it usually like creeps up. We've only been live for like 3 minutes and 33 seconds. We've asked me that 333. That's a sign of luck. But anyway, yeah. Usually like it starts creeping up. The longer I stay live, the more people come in, and the more entertaining I am, the more people come in. You know what I mean? 6, 7. That shit was invented in my city, down K&A. That's a Kensington thing. Yeah, that's from Kensington, which people don't even know. That's a Philly thing. It's crazy. You got 12 viewers right now. Yeah, 17. See, just talking. See, we keep going up. You know what I mean? There's only one way from here. Yeah, 17 going up though. It said 12, then went to 17, 38. Look at that. See? So the more we talk about it, the more people gonna come in and join. You know what I mean? The hell was that? That's his phone? You watching White Lotus. That dude's going to fucking jail, yo. He's fucked that dude. Yeah, see, look, I'm telling you, getting some luck. What's up, Maverick? Please introduce. My name's Chestermcfly. You know what I mean? I talk about anything and everything. That's what I do. We don't lock ourselves in here. Like a lot of other stream, live, you'll see people talking about hip hop, talking about politics, talk about, football, talk about music, whatever. Women, I talk about whatever, What's up from Detroit? Shout out to Detroit. We got my homie McWick split in here. He's from Detroit too. I had a lot of friends from Detroit at one point, and then they got mad for me telling the truth. But that's another story. What part does Chris Hansen pop up? I don't know. Wherever you leave your mama's basement, that's when he pops up. When you go to that place to meet that girl, you know, that nobody's supposed to know about, that's when you'll meet Chris Hansen. I know what's going to happen to you. Here they come. I told you. The trolls be coming. I roast these motherfuckers all day. If I send you a super chat, you get the money. Yeah, I get it. It goes on to I'm monetized, so it goes on to when I get paid. You have to make $100 every month in order to get paid on YouTube. This month I didn't do too good, so I won't get paid till like January. So if you do send me a super chat, I'll get it in January probably. But appreciate you. That's just how it is. Unless I'm able to crack $100 between now, that's not happening. I'll get it in January. That's how it is. 6, 7. What? What, EJ? What you got to say? See, we up to 43 people over here. It's crazy. My lives be popping lately. What, EJ? Tell me. I wants to know. Come on, go outside. You take forever. You slow as shit. Chicken butt. This is. I mean, I know you are, but it's always the flamboyant ones saying that word. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for my wife. But the flamboyant ones always love using that word. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not much, but good luck. God bless. Thank you. You got it. How do you pin that? No, I don't think you need to. I don't know how. That's cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, earlier I was shaving my head. I had a whole bunch of trolls come in, and it was like a troll fest. So like I've been getting like these trolls that's be coming in, whatever, chilling. What's up, Lance? How's your night going? I just got done work. I'm off tomorrow. I ain't doing shit. Trying to take it easy. Trying to do the Chester slide in a minute. You know what I mean? My vape's like empty. See if I can hit that bitch. My wife ain't looking. She don't like me smoking in the crib. But whatever. Let me see if it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It worked. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you, Lance. Thank you, Lance. And God is good, even when you're lonely. I appreciate that. I'm not lonely. I got my wife and kids. Sometimes, I like to have a little bit of privacy, but that's what comes with the territory. How you doing, Greta? How's it going? Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you. Are we pro or anti socks around here? I like socks. Especially in the winter. I'm from Philly. It's cold up here, so we always got to have socks on. It's okay to say I'm pro-choice, but it's not okay to say if I'm pro-choice, but only for black people. Isn't that just preventing crime? I think that there should be a limit on abortions. You know what I mean? I think if you had like 3 abortions in a year, just saying, they should be like, nope, not true. Happy Kwanzaa to you. Well, what they say that? Oh, that's what the dudes, yo. Shadow man, you was coming at me earlier. That's good though, homie. See, a lot of people we be going back and forth, but eventually be coming in here and they meet me and we become cool. Some of my biggest enemies that I be talking shit with, like, yo, you know, we got a lot in common. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm just your average everyday dude. You know what I mean? But happy Kwanzaa. What they call that shit? Happy Chrisantica or something, where you mix Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Happy Chrisantica. Can you say a prayer because my bunny died? Well, I wish your bunny, goes to heaven. You know what I mean? Sorry about your bunny passing away. One of my good friends, she had a bunny. They good. I knew another lady that used to cook rabbits too, so that's another story. Do you know a guy named Joey? I knew a couple guys named Joey. One of my good friends' name was Joey. Pretty stupid, never mind. I just arrived to your channel. I like it. I'm sorry, but my English, I'm trying. Your English is better than most people in here, for real. So I appreciate you. Are you crying? I'm sorry. Um, Damn, things happen though. How old was your rabbit? I'm just curious. How long did your rabbit live for? Because if your rabbit lived for a long life, you should just enjoy the memories you have with your rabbit. Somebody, I'll tell you a story. Somebody unalived my dog. I had a husky, and I took Bandit for a walk, and I think one of my roommates poisoned my dog, and I had my dog murdered. You know what I mean? Unalived. We can't say that word. I had my dog unalived. So it's pretty messed up. So I know what it's like to lose an animal. And that guy, Sag, his name's Matthew Alfonsi. Fuck that dude. Sag White Shadow. You ever hear of that dude? Fuck that dude. He unalives animals. He's a real piece of crap. Jesus loves me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you be farting all the time, especially when I'm at work? You know what I mean? I be sneaking off in the corner, busting ass all day. You know what I'm saying? Why do? Don't worry. Most of the people can't speak English anyway, even though they were born and schooled here. I know people speak terrible. I'm from Philly. You know what I mean? Our English is the worst. You understand? We up in that John. Holla at your boy. We got a whole bunch of words here. John or water. In Philly, we don't say, everyone says water. We say water. It's a held message. Let's see what this is held. Chester the molester. Oh my God. We put some words together that rhyme. Say Uncle Fester too. Chester, Uncle Fester. We could rhyme some words, but you know what? It's always a troll who can't get none that you really got to worry about. I ever had John. Yeah, we say John every day. It's a Philly thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Holla at that John. You see that bad John walking down the street? Yo, I got the John on me right now. Yo, you got that John? Hell yeah, you seen that John? Yeah, we got that John right there. We gonna get that John. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a Philly word. Water, and like you say you're going like this. How do you say, where's that? How do you say this word right here? Like, what do you say? What do you call this? You know what Philly we call this? Pillars. That's what it says. Everyone says they're pillows. In Philly, these are pillars. I got some pillars. We going down Atlantic City. That's what we say in Philly. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I just said. Hell yeah. I like you, JB. John means hooker customs. Customers. Oh, no, that's a John. That's different. A John is different. John, Jawn. They had it right, like 3 comments up. You can see it. John is like anything and everything. It's a Philly word. Like, yo, you see that John? You know what I mean? A John is like, yo, he be buying some hoes. That's a John over there. Which I don't like because that's my government name. Why is this doing this? I think this thing's dead. It's like doing this weird thing. It's saying AB. I don't know if y'all have Cresco where y'all from. Cresco is the best though. Hell yeah. My bunny was only 1 year old. He died on October 26th, Sunday. Damn, I'm sorry. Was your bunny sick? Like, what happened? They said their bunny died. It was a year old. I told them how sad. I'll say his name, Matthew Alfonsi, unalived my dog. Piece of crap. Normally I don't say people's names, but yeah. I appreciate you, JB. Thanks for coming through. I do this thing called the Chester Slide. Cause I don't want to be doing things on my live to get me in trouble. But the Chester Slide, you know what I mean. So I'll be doing the Chester Slide in 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Chester Slide is the way to go. Hope you gave the bunny a dignified burial. Yeah, that's a good way to go. You know what I mean? Have a nice ceremony and remember your bunny for the times you had. You know, I know it hurts. You know, one of the worst things that ever happened to me is when I lost my dog. I'm telling you, I was in bed for a week. You ask my girl. Nah, I got my medical card. I be smoking the best though. You know what I mean? I got that Cresco. What you know about Cresco? That Cresco. I got that. I'm part of the first Pennsylvania 500. Real shit. The first 500 people to get a medical marijuana card in Pennsylvania. I was one of them. I had to go to prison actually to get my card. What? Yeah. I was on probation. I had cocksucking PO, was a piece of shit. Matt Pfeiffer, another piece of shit. And Matt Pfeiffer kept violating my rights and shit. And I failed my P test for weed. Put me in jail, then made me go to rehab. And rehab, I told them my dad passed away. They said, "Oh, you sound like you got PTSD." I said, "You write that down for me." After that, they sent I had them send the diagnosis to my marijuana doctor. I got my medical marijuana card. I was the first person on probation in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, to be allowed to smoke weed legally. Pretty cool, huh? All because of that cocksucker PO. And then he got rid of me after that. Somebody left some weird comment. Let's see what they wrote. Calm down, go kill those dogs and get their ashes too. I know what that means. Get it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me the lighter. 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 Give me the lighter. Where's the lighter? I'll be right back. I'm doing the chest side. There's kids in Africa. Yeah, there's kids in my house too. I worry about my damn kids. Everybody always wants to worry about what happened in some other countries. You know what I mean? We need to worry about our own damn country and our own damn kids. Real shit. That's why everybody's kids is fucked up because you worried about somebody else's kids. Don't do that. That shit's stupid. Let's see this other reviewed message. Let's view. NGL, I'll be unalive tomorrow. Oh, we can show it, whatever. I mean, I hope not. I just seen some big message. And Marie Vet got my card. I'm 23. I just got exposed. A spot explosion that left me blind and deaf for a week. I'm coming through slowly. Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Damn, I'll pray for you, man. I hope you feel better. I don't cry. I'm the man, though. The Chester slide, baby. You ever go live? Do the Chester slide. This way, you ain't doing nothing on camera to get you in trouble. Hell yeah. Canadian bacon, that's tailored ham. What do they call that shit? Pork roll. Canadian bacon is pork roll, I think, right? Yeah. Ain't no such thing as it's pork roll. That's all that is. Are we a part of the white movement? Well, I'm an Italian Jew, so I don't think I fit that criteria. I know. Too Italian to be Jewish, too Jewish to be Italian. Ain't that some shit? My mom, I can't get what happened. No, because I accidentally bumped into a kid and he drowned here before and hope for God rest recovery, Chris. God, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate you, bro. It happened August 2nd this year. I've been there in my eye. Damn, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I had a friend, they call him One Eye actually. He got in a fight with his brother-in-law because he was fighting with his wife at the time, and I don't know what happened. But the brother-in-law seen him. I think he hit his wife or something. The brother-in-law, like, he seen his sister getting hit, and he came up in there with a BB gun, went pow, took my homie's eye out. So now they call him One Eye and shit. Christy Graves. Crazy story though, right? That's a fact though. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Oh shit! Damn. You ain't had to do all that. Jesus Christ. MX has sent $50 to us, yo. Holy crap. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We ain't worthy, man. Yo, that's crazy. It's a girl. Wow. Thank you. That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. You're a hero for that, for real. Jesus is king. I agree. God bless. One Eye is wicked. Yeah, he was. MX is currently like whatever. That's still fucking incredible. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, and may God bless you all. God bless you too, and you have a great night. I'm gonna do the Chester slide real quick. What is it? I can't go out. 8 years old and going. Whoa, well, you guys to go. No children here. This is for adults only. I gotta give some people wrenches soon. We gotta make a way people can earn a wrench. I think that's a good idea. It's a good contest. Give a couple wrenches out. You know what I mean? Just like Lil Wayne, that shit is cash money. Yeah, sorry, bye. It's all good. Then are you very young to be in the stream? Exactly. I'm four. Should I watch? What? You're not four. It's crazy. I might be the fourth Jew I've ever liked. Yeah, people always say that shit to me. Adam Sandler being the first. Well, I told you I went to this summer event. For this like this thing. My buddy, he's Sammy Yahood. He's a fighter. He fought these Muslim dudes in the UK. What's happening over there is pretty fucked up. And he came to Philly and I went to meet him and shit. And then when I went in the room, like, I don't look Jewish at all. Like, I'm not religiously Jewish. So I went in that room and they surrounded me like, there's a video of it on here. They surrounded me like I was like an Arab, like terrorist. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, they surrounded me and shit. It was crazy. It was nuts. And they're like, oh, what are you Jewish? And I'm like, yeah, I'm Jewish. They're like, you're not Jewish. I'm like, I am. I can't believe me. You know, it's crazy. Watch the scroll. Oh no, have a good time. Enjoy the view. Might get a little bit dark. Man, that's crazy though. It's good and bad in all of us, and nobody can. You gotta understand, there's good and bad in all of us, and you can't pick who your parents are. You know what I mean? Like, so in life, you gonna be born to who you gonna be born to. But are bugging, but Jews aren't bad. Nah, there are bad Jews, 100%. There's bad Christians. There's a lot of bad Muslims. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bad people who are all fakes, who come in all shades and colors. You know what I mean? And really, I think in life that you need to look at it like this. Like, I feel like there's good people and there's assholes. You know what I mean? And people always want to make, oh, I don't like this person because they're this or that. No, because there's good people in everybody. You know, I met a lot of people you think wouldn't be cool, but you know, they're great people. It don't matter what you believe in, who you is, you a good person. Stinky, dinky, dinky. That's all I care about. You know what Grandpa used to say on the knife or hit. That's how he proposed to Grandma. That story from the old days. That's a little weird. I'll show it. That's buttheads. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of assholes out there, you know, and you just got to look for the good in people. There's a lot of good people out there. And, you know, that's how it was. Like when I grew up and shit, people so weird with that shit. Like I'd be growing up, I was friends with kids and shit, and you know they hang out with me. We do everything, and then they find out like, cause I didn't even know I was Jewish. I was like in third grade, and my mom made me go like Hebrew school and shit, and they treated me like shit over there. So I had to go there. Everybody else was rich. I'm poor. I know poor. That's another thing. I'm a poor. Like I live in the hood, you know. So not exactly fitting the criteria. It's family tradition now, and also I'm Italian too. Like my first language was Italian. My dad was born in Italy, so I identify more with that. So, you know, family tradition. I'm planning to ask my girlfriend, and I got my pig sticker ready. I know what you mean by that. Getting my medical card for anxiety. I got it for PTSD, but anxiety would work depending on what state you live in. Kermit the Frog, he's Kermit was the best I ever. Search images. I will truly save yourself. Just trying to spread the message of love and joy. Well, thank you. I hope you have some love and joy in your life too. See the end of light. That's not bad. We got 37 people up in here. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. We got 37 people in here and 23 likes. I'm gonna do what the Black Kitty used to say. That math ain't mathing. That's Freddie. How are you, bro? I'm chilling. How are you? Very nice to see you. I already subscribed to your channel. I hope to see you soon again. God bless you. Thank you, Lex. God bless you. Yeah, I just wanted to do a live tonight. After I came home from work, I've been doing shorts for a long time, and then because of working, it's hard to go live. You know, sometimes like I get home and the kids are crazy or something. You know, it's hard having a family, having a job, and then trying to have a YouTube career too. You know, you got to juggle everything. So I give what I can, and I give what I give, and I take as little as possible. You know, and that's the best way to live. Nice to see you already subscribed, Shannon. God bless you too. Busy. Hell yeah. You gotta stay busy. Because if you ain't doing shit, that's when people go crazy. That's the problem with a lot of people today. They got nothing to do. People sit around and especially young kids. Like it's weird, like what like kids today, like they be talking to people. I was asking these guys I work with, because I'm 42, I work with a lot of young kids. And I ask them like, well, how do you guys like hook up with girls? How do you talk to girls? And they tell me, oh, on these apps, you know what I mean? And I'm like, don't you ever like go out and like actually have to talk to a girl or have a conversation? I told them, like, I remember when I would like a girl, I get her phone number. I had to go up to her and ask her for a number. Then I had to call her fucking house up and talk to her dad. Like, you guys don't even know because they had only a landline. They didn't have a cell phone. So I'd be like, yo, Mr. So and so, can I speak to Amanda? Well, who's this? Oh, this is John. And we just met, and then you gotta talk to the dad and shit. So you had to do that, and then you can talk to the girl. It's crazy. So y'all don't even know what it's like. Y'all just swipe left, and what I mean, you be talking on these apps, texting and shit. We ain't had none of that shit. Texting back in my day took like an hour because you had to hit the button 3 times and get the letter you wanted. It's crazy. Like on the keypad, you see how it has those letters? That's how it used to work. That's how you know you're getting old. But you ain't old. I had to meet Dad. Had to meet Dad. Yeah, that's right. But that's how it be, though, man. You gotta meet the dad for real. If you don't, back in the day, the dad knew you was going out with. It was different. Today I don't see kids outside no more like I used to. Like we used to go outside, riding bikes, playing baseball, football on the street and shit. Like I don't know, you don't really see it out there like that no more. I don't see kids out really. Even my kids are in the house all the time. Like, get the fuck outside. You know what I mean? But they're young though. But yeah, this is cool though. I appreciate everybody coming by. Where y'all from? How's your nights going? Anything you guys want to talk about? I've been seeing a lot of stuff with this guy, Akai Singh. I don't know if you guys heard about that dude. It's truly crazy what's happening to that guy. PA, bro. Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from Philly. You got a Philly head on. Yeah, Philly. All day. Why you be looking so trickish? I don't know what that means. I'm cold as shit and I'm bundled up out here. I don't even know. It's cold out here. Bro, I'm from Philly too. What part you be from? Well, I'm like right out west. You know what I mean? I'm in Upper Darby, technically, right next to the city. Upper Darby is like next. I'm like a block away. Like, look, you see the end of my street. See, that's why I tell everybody Philly, 'cause it's just easier. Like, you're not really in Philly. Oh, you see where those trees are? That's Philadelphia. See, it's like literally one block away. I'm like one block away from the city. So it's like right there from Pittsburgh, basically. I always wanted to go out there. I've never been out to Pittsburgh. I knew a girl that I met who was like from there. She was really hot. They got pretty girls out there. Yeah, nice, bro. I grew up in Roxborough. Yeah, I have family in Roxborough. I had like my aunt Clara was from Roxborough, and I think my cousin Louis lives out there in East Falls, like right next to Roxborough. So I got like family up there and shit. It's all right, nothing special. Um, I don't know. I just always wanted to check it out. That's what they always say. Pennsylvania is like Al Sharpton said this. I remember he said Pennsylvania, it's got Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, and he said Alabama in the fucking middle. You know what I mean? He's kind of right. Because other than that, it's crazy out here. It's like really nothing in the middle of Pennsylvania. It's like empty. Yeah, Roxborough's a nice place. I've been there in a while. I used to get my back blown out. My what? Yo, like a chiropractor that never went to medical school by Valley Green. That's crazy. I just get my girl to walk on my back or my kids, or I lean back on the sofa arm to crack my back. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever seen The Simpsons. Like Homer's cracking people's backs on. He had an old trash can and shit. I did that shit with the edge of the sofa, and that shit worked. You get hurt doing it because don't try what I do at home. Yeah, but I always like Rock Sparrow, man. Especially like Rock Sparrow, like even Manny Young. It's like all right there. Manny Young's nice too. You know what I mean? Right, like where the waterfront is. I used to go to like some clubs out there and shit. Rock Sparrow's dope. A lot of hot girls, a lot of pretty girls out Roxborough. Yeah, we used to go out there all the time. My buddy Franco used to live up there. I used to get a green out there back in the day. This dude I knew, he's my friend's brother. He would get a like it was called middies or beasters. It looked like really good weed, but it was like dirt, but it looked really good. And I used to sell it for twice the price. I would get it for like $50 to OZ, flip it for like 100. You know what I mean? Or like sometime back in the day, like 250 was crazy. It's good money, good times though. I'm an old man now. I don't do that shit no more. Get reminisce sometimes. Hell yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah, this when he went nuts. Look what he does. Hey babe, look what he does. You watching? Sorry, freezing out there. My nose be running like a damn faucet. You want to go down? This is my cat, Leona. This is a fancy cat. Look, you want a treat? What are you smelling me like that for? Get off me! You smelling me all crazy. It's a sewer cat. We found her in the sewer. Everyone like, yo, that cat's worth a lot of money. It's a Bengal cat. Yeah, I got you. You want some party mix? I'll hook it up. Hold up. What you look over there for? I had to hook her up. But thank you guys for coming in here. I just wanted to do a little live. I'm gonna probably smoke one more and then end this John. So I'll be on for a minute, a little bit longer. But I'm off tomorrow. No cats downstairs. That's crazy. I ain't get trolled that bad though tonight. Usually I was getting trolled viciously earlier. I never experienced that. Usually I be Somebody said I'm the bully that bullies the bully, but I was the bully that bullied the guy that bullies the bully. Because I bullied that guy. Ooh, not on camera. Ooh, that was a slip. But like I said, I'm prescribed anyway. This is just my medicine. Ain't doing nothing wrong. I just try to be responsible and not be on camera. You know what I mean? With that good green. Hell yeah. Prescription only. That's a good brand. I don't know if y'all had that around here. What are we doing? Get the hell out. Are you crazy? You want to come in the shot? What do you want? I just gave you treats. What, you hungry? Meow. He talks to this cat. Meow. Meow. Ain't gonna do it now? Whoa. Pause. We ain't doing none of that. Put you in timeout. Give you a half hour timeout. Chill out with all that racist mumbo jumbo. I don't judge them. Like I said, we don't judge people for the color of their skin. We judge them if they're assholes or not. That's what you gotta do. Somebody asshole, fuck them. They a black asshole, fuck them. If he's a white asshole, fuck them. Don't matter what skin color they is. Treat people right, man. That's the problem, man. People gotta understand. If you was blind and you met people, you know what I mean? Think about it. If you was blind and you met people, how would you judge them? You couldn't see what skin color they is. You have to judge them on their character. You know? Go downstairs. I know you want to go down there. Get out of here. You want to go down? I'm closing the door. Have fun. Hey, look, all I know is at the end of the day, it's night. That's true. What the meth? You looked in the mirror again, Ryan? It's always these weirdos projecting what they do. You gotta understand, if you're going to name a rug, like I'm from Philadelphia, name the right ones. Like meth, like that's not a Philly thing. You know, like maybe in the South, Alabama or some shit, even West Virginia, just not here. You know what I mean? So get the wrong part of the world. If you go name something right. You know what I mean? Hey, my brother, I just wanted to let you know Jesus Christ loves you and he gave his life for you. He gave his life for you. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. There you go. Dope. Dope, like they said. Yeah. All you gotta do is look up this place called Kensington, Philadelphia. Shit is crazy. I've lost a lot of people down there personally. That song everyone keeps saying online, 6-7. That comes from Kensington, Philadelphia. So yeah, that's what's popping out there. It's the biggest open drug market in North America. Pretty crazy. It's like zombie land, zombie world. Like when you go out to Kensington, it's zombie land. It's pretty crazy out there. You see people like doing this crazy leaning shit. I don't even know how the fuck they stand. They be leaning. It's crazy, yo. We had one. I made a video a while ago where they were like leaning. And the guy was in front of them. It looked like they were hiking the football. I was like, hike, hike. Not cool. No, I'm sober. I don't do no. I smoke. I'm prescribed medical marijuana. You must know. Ta-da. That's all we do here. Prescription only. You know what I mean? Like you fuck around though. No, I don't fuck around. I got a wife and kids. I got kids. When I was younger, you know what I mean? I would drink and shit. I don't even drink. I drank on my birthday and Thanksgiving. I had a cut water, which is pretty good. If you're going to drink that cut water. But once in a while, having a drink, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't become like an asshole with it, you know what I mean? And abuse it. There's no issue. But once in a blue moon ain't bad. Oh, my cat, Leona. Leona the Bengal cat. Leona McFly. I had a dog named Leo, and he passed away. And I said if I ever got a cat, you know what I mean? Because lion, cat, I would name her Leona. So I named her Leona after my dog Leon, her being Bengal cat. You know, it's pretty cool. She's down there sleeping. Yeah, she's a good girl. Yeah, yeah. See, she said she met that guy. Look, see, that's what I was telling you about. We watching White Lotus. I can't get through an episode. Look, she's saying she knew him. See, he said his name's Gary. Changed his name. See, look, he said no. He didn't date her. He's lying, that dude. What happened? 49 seconds short was uploaded. Oh, that's cool. We had a short uploaded from this. The bangles are beautiful. Yeah, I didn't know. My buddy's like, yeah. I ordered Nate Diaz. Who the is this? This is Chestermcfly. Who the fuck are you? Chestermcfly, baby. Hey, what's up, Timmy? Timothy, how's it going? That's a great name, by the way. That's my father-in-law's name. He's a great man. So I love people by that name. I'm gonna do the Chester slide real quick. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's supposed to be like a really big holiday.
We call that the Chester slide, yo. That's the way to roll. Oh, you've been quiet. Why are you? These crazy people messaging me. I don't know who you are. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been hard for him. He has to be sleeping when I finally just.
Sorry about that. Nick Diaz is the shit though, or Nate Diaz too. Both the Diaz brothers. I fucks with them. I like to fight too, you know. Living in Philly with all these crazy people, we gotta fight. We getting up to 42 minutes. We gonna keep going until I'm done this. So you can stay, leave, whatever. But I appreciate everybody came by, all the donations, everybody's been here. Yo, it's been one of my best lives that I've had in recent times. So thank you guys for coming and being part and listening to my crazy stories. Look how she's looking at that guy. He's a fucking liar, that dude. Hey, what's happening? Doing the Chester slide. I ain't going nowhere. Just doing the Chester slide, chilling. How you doing? Where you from? What you doing? How's your night going? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm just chilling, you know, having a good night. People are like, what in the meth? I'm like, nah, you got the wrong place. We don't do that here. There you go. Last jump. Here. Come on. Go. Burning my finger. Just the medical stuff. My prescription only.
Hey, I'm coming to Bangkok.
Y'all could do it too. When y'all go live and you gotta, you know, smoke whatever, do the Chester slide. That's kind of my thing. We call it the McFly slide or the Chester slide. Chilling in Lancaster right now. Oh shit! Shout out to another Pennsylvania homie, yo. Yeah, I'm from Philly. Well, Upper Darby, but I'm like, I think I said I'm a block away from the city, so we just say Philly here. I get people from Philly. You're not from Philly. I'm like, I live 1 block away. I'm like the 8 mile of Delco. You know what I mean? Notification: this live stream violates. Strike has been added to your account. This is bullshit. That seems like bullshit. I want oh, that's weird. That's why you're like, I eat pieces of shit for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? The fuck? Know what I mean? My boy, wife, you will be what? You will be my boy, wife. What? Sounds a little fruity. Not into all that. I got a beautiful wife right next to me. And I'm so straight it sticks out. About 9.5, but who's counting? So I don't know. A lot of people be on that other stuff. I don't judge. Whatever y'all do, just leave the kids alone. Because if you buy the children, it's the wood chipper for you. Real shit. What you do here, anything and everything. Don't ever limit yourself in life. When you do stuff on YouTube, I see people, I'm only doing this for this, or I have a little niche. I mean, if that works for you, good for you. I'll talk about football, sports, Philadelphia, uh, Akash, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll talk about politics, religion, anything and everything, literally. Hell yeah, I'm prescribed. I was part of the first Pennsylvania 500, first 500 people in Pennsylvania to be allowed to smoke by medical marijuana. Yeah. If you had 9.5, bet her butthole is a cave. That's weird. I'm gonna hide that comment. Alabama or Auburn? Well, I probably gotta say Auburn because of Charles Barkley. You know what I mean? I don't like Cam Newton though. Fuck that dude. He's been shitting on my quarterback Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts. I just think he's being tied up by our offensive coordinator. I want to try Godfather OG. I never even heard of that. My favorite one is what I just got is Bio Jesus. I don't know if you heard that strain. That was the first strain I got, and it's always been a good one. I like GMO's pretty good. That's like 40% THC. That shit is insane. Like just for flower, it's 40% THC just for the flower. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Hell yeah. I appreciate y'all coming in here, though. Yeah, see, now they're talking about her. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show, White Lotus. Nah, America first. You know what I mean? But do I support Israel fighting Palestine? Fucking right. Palestine ain't real, man. Everybody be that whole crazy shit. People really gotta learn the history of the land. Like, what do you mean? Like, if they do their research, all the problems didn't begin in 1948. The problems began in the year 622 when Muhammad stole Medina from the Jews. That's when the colonization began. That's when all the problems began. That's when all the bullshit started. If I'm lying, how come, and I'll break it down, how come Egypt don't believe in the Pharaoh? Colonized. If I'm lying, how come I don't burn in the summertime? Because I'm also Italian. Because they went to Spain and Sicily, then we got them out. That's what happened. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? Palestine don't even exist. We should give all we have to the people. No, we shouldn't. Then people hate us. Why you want to give the people that hate you? That shit's fucking stupid. And you from Philly? You fucking retarded. They start wars, and how many other people in the world have ever started a war, and then when they start the war, they cry like bitches and make a propaganda campaign? Besides Palestine, can you think of any? Exactly. That shit's corny. You know what I mean? It's like, you start a fight, right? You start a fight. In the fight, you have everybody watching. You start the fight. Then you start losing the fight. People are filming you. You're getting your ass kicked. And you start crying, look what they do to me. That's Palestine. Same shit. Same shit. You know what I mean? Donating my funds. Well, that's stupid. I haven't slept in like 8 months because of Palestine. That's because you get brainwashed off the internet. You got to understand that inbred colonizing Arab Muslims are only native to Arabia. And all the problems began when Muhammad stole Medina from the Jews. Listen, they literally built their temple on top of mine. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on mine. Y'all motherfuckers are really the swine. They start all the wars, then them bitches whine. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is. No, don't support that shit. Because you think them people in Palestine give a fuck if something happened to you? For real, if America got destroyed, they'd be jumping on cars and having parties. Yeah, la 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 la, drinking a camel piss and all that shit. They'd be loving it. You know what I mean? That's what they be doing. That's what they do though, man. I've never seen any other country start wars and then lose and then cry about it. Never seen it besides Palestine. But that's how it is. Someone's behind you. In the hood, probably. There's a whole bunch of people behind me. But nobody will tell you that shit. People just stupid go along with bullshit. You gotta understand, another thing is, if you go on like, I think Elon Musk has fixed this shit. If you go on X, right, all the people that are like pro-Palestinian on like these what you call it, Twitter accounts, click on their account and see where they from. Like, oh, give me money. I need money. Help me and my family. I click on their profiles like Nigeria. It'll say like USA, Belgium. It'll say places like that. So it's all bullshit and all propaganda. It's called opening your eyes. Because you have been deceived, my friend. You know what I mean? Do you think we should send the orphans to prison? Orphans? No. Why would you send orphans to prison? I just love Palestine. There's no such thing as Palestine. It's called Israel. There's no country called Palestine. What you recognize, and if you recognize them as a country, then they gotta be responsible for starting a war. Before they were just claiming them. You know what I mean? They gave them a country. That's what it is. Yeah, see, it's all phobic. This is labels. That's all you know how to do is throw labels out there because you can't deal with the real issue. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no wars, then cry like a bitch. Don't be simps for Hamas. I even made a song about it. It's awesome. I used They Not Like Us beat. It's fucking amazing. It's called Simps for Hamas. I literally destroy all these clowns. I go to the protests in Philly all the time, fight the clowns down there. It's just a whole bunch of cowards, and you should see them. They're all like anemic. Like the dudes are like females. They all bitches. They hide their faces behind these rags of oppression, and then do Palestine. This shit's corny, dog. When they had the fucking debate, I was down there. So all the shit you see online is bullshit. So like, like when they had the presidential debate, what you call it, Camilla was going up against Trump, and they had to have the debate. Um, they had the pro-Palestinians like walk by like this Jewish museum and like where the debate was and like free Palestine. And I was making fun of them Sims for Hamas and we recorded. It was fucking hilarious. They literally played their little bongo drums, fucking drove up the street, packed up and left. But they kept showing that clip online like over and over again. Like they were down there the whole time. No, they were down there for like 5, 10 minutes. They played their little bongo drums, packed the fuck up, and got the fuck out of there. And y'all motherfuckers online ate that shit the fuck up. And that's what happened. Fuck Kamala. What's that bitch ever done besides suck a dude off to get in the place of power? and lock up a whole bunch of black folks for weed. What has she done? Why is she qualified to run the country? She's not. That bitch is dumb as shit. You know what I mean? A guy was arrested for public masturbation at Toys R Us. Nah, you just angry because I don't support you. The people that you voted for, that's what they support. Like Tampon Tim. You know what I mean? Tampon Tim. Come on. I don't believe in bungalows. I don't know what you mean by that. Review. She fucked Montel. Yeah, she did. That's true. Yo, there's a picture of Montel with that bitch too. Like at some party, he was getting with her and another girl. There was like a threesome. So she was passed around goods, yo. That's all she was good for, giving up the dush dush magush. You know what I mean? Did you hear that one? She said, "Excuse me, taking so freaking powerful. She's honestly a queen. What the fuck is you smoking? That bitch ain't never done shit but lock up black folks for weed and fucking literally suck her way to the top. And then when Joe Biden couldn't do no more and he was falling over, she fucking pushed his ass over the ledge and gave him the boot to take his spot. For what? She couldn't even, she would go in front of Spanish people and be like, hey, mamicos, and try to act like she was Spanish. And then she would go in front of like black Jamaican folks and be like, yeah, black, me. And then she would talk around white folks. She'd be like, yeah, and I think we should do this. And she would go around Jews and say, I'm for Israel. And then she would go around Simps for Hamas, you pro Palestinian whack jobs, and say, oh, I'm for Palestine. So that bitch would flip up. That bitch was like a coin. You know what I mean? Heads or tails. She was just flipping everywhere she goes. So any bitch that wants to, any person that like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to pretend to be a part of that group in order like to fit in. Like, that's not a real person. Like, no matter what, I'm always gonna be me. Whether you like it or not, whether you get mad and you cry about it, I'm going to be me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And that's how I am, and that's why I like Trump. I think Trump is better. He's telling the truth. Everyone getting mad. Like, look, my dad came from Italy. Like this whole immigrant shit. He came here the right way, right? So this is a true story. The reason they got to come from Italy is because my great grandpa, my grandmom's mom, my grandmom's dad, he came to America during World War One. They sent him to fucking Germany during World War One. He got shot in the ass by a German, got the Purple Heart, and became a U.S. citizen. That's a fact. So then they went back to Italy, and then during World War II, my grandpa was fighting with the Nazis. She hid him from the Nazis. They fell in love. Then they had my dad and my uncle Johnny, and then they came to America and shit. And they got to come and become citizens because my nana was a citizen because her dad came to America and got shot by a German. You know what I mean? So it all worked out, but they came here the right way and they fought for this country. And that's the whole point. You know what I mean? Like if you hate America, don't come here. I hate those people that come to this country and they're like, fuck America and yeah, Mexico, away Mexican thing. These motherfuckers left Mexico because it's so bad to come here to bitch about America. You think they could do that in Mexico? Say fuck Mexico and run around with an American flag? No, they'd be killed and that unalived. And that's what would happen. You know what I mean? So it's just that's how they get you. Nah, Trump is here legally, you know. The Mexicans that sneak across the border, they here illegally. That's the problem. And then somebody said to me, well, who's going to pick your strawberries? So you're all about cheap labor and slave labor, basically? You're all about that? Because that shit's fucked up. You know what I mean? They need to end that shit. That shit ain't right. And it's never been right. And hello. I ain't, and I don't know what you're saying. I'm taking it. So. Do you like the Kansas? No, fuck Kansas City Chiefs. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We beat the shit out of them last year in the Super Bowl. Fucking spank that ass. Put belt the ass on them. Fly Eagles fly all day. You know what I mean? I like Andy Reid because he was a good coach with us, but he was just a choke artist when he was in Philly. And then, he got lucky down there. Don't ever feel insecure. You know what I mean? I make music, great gamer. Well, I mean, whatever. I don't care about how you build. I'm straight. I don't do none of that fruitcake stuff. You know what I mean? When big and beautiful obituary. I don't know what you mean about that. I ain't into big girls. I had a friend that would help me out. He liked big girls, and we would go out to the bar, and like there'd be a hot girl next to the big girl, and my buddy would go out with the big girl, and then I get the hot girl, and it was the shit. Like it was awesome. But then he got in a relationship. He stopped doing it. And it fucked up. But he was the man at one point. Yo, greatest fucking wingman ever. Cause yo, you go out to a bar, there's always like a big girl there with a hot friend, and then you get close to that hot friend. Yeah, that bitch is like a linebacker and shit. You know. I had 3 illegal 21-year-old females living back in Spring on my property and the creek. Yeah, that's crazy. That sounds terrible. But you know, like I'm saying, like every America shouldn't have to take care of other people's problems. You know, if Americans go to these other countries, if we snuck into these countries illegally, you know what I mean? What would they do to us? They wouldn't say, "Oh, let them stay. They can pick my strawberries." Like, come on, this shit is stupid. This shit is so stupid. A lot of these people you try to have a conversation with, they run away. They don't want to deal with it. There's a lot of people like that out there. Like I'm a fighter. I'm from Philly. I like to deal with problems head on. If somebody don't like me and I don't like them, I like to deal with it. We can fight it out, talk about it, whatever. You know what I mean? And then after we figure it out, we can move forward there. I hate people that when you have a problem, they run away, they hide. I'm gonna block you. Like that's this whole, generation. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. Like people don't know how to communicate no more. That's called simps for Hamas forever. You know what I mean? And I I have no problem with what people do on their own. As long as you ain't bothering me and leave the kids alone. If you bother children, go on the wood chipper. If you want to have drag queen story hour for kids, go on the wood chipper. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? I mean, go birds. You know what I mean? I agree with you on that. Fly eagles fly all day. But don't be a simp for Hamas because those motherfuckers don't give a shit about you. And they start problems. They gave him a state. Like, yo, you want to have a state? Nah, we don't want to do this. Nah. We go hurt babies and women and then cry. This shit is so fucking corny, dog. Not supporting. Exactly. They throw people like that off rooftops. That's what I'm saying. How can you put those two things together? That shit I never makes sense for me. It's like chickens for fucking KFC. For chickens for KFC. That's all they do. Ain't no anybody that let's say they in the rainbow faction and they in Palestine, it goes from the roof to the floor. Gaza says no more. That's the fuck happens over there. Real shit. I've read all kinds of books. I've read the Quran, and that's the biggest piece of shit. I'm sorry. It's the biggest piece of shit. It is. Muhammad's not a good dude. You know what I mean? If you want to live your life by a 7th century PDF file who married a 6-year-old and was a robbing, murdering, colonizing warlord who never did anything good besides die, and the way he died was unalive was crazy because the way he was unalive, they said if he was a false prophet, his aorta would be cut off, and his last words was, "Oh, my aorta has been cut off," proving he was a false prophet. So all these people are following a false prophet, and if you know who Allah is, Allah comes from Hubal, was a moon god. That's where Allah comes from. Allah is not God of the Jewish or Christian Bible. This is Allah as Hubal. Hubal is Baal. Who is Baal? Baal. Satan. There you go. They are loving. No, they're not. They, they. I saw a video of one recently in Palestine. They took the guy's head off. You know what I mean? Because he was part of that rainbow faction. So know what the fuck you talking about. You stupid with that shit. Yeah, I might have seen you at one of the protests singing Simps for Hamas. Yo, I be clowning them dudes. I clown them dudes. I clown the black Hebrew Israelites down there. Them wizard clowns. Them wizard clowns is the worst, yo. They is the worst. Like, we the real Jews. But their whole religion was made up in 1967 by another PDF file named Ben Carter. Look that guy up. That's the truth. We the real Jews. There are black Jews. They're called Ethiopian Jews. So unless you Ethiopian, that's what I said. Unless you came out the fallopian Ethiopian, you're not a Jew. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So I know history. That's the one thing that I got on my side that a lot of these dumb motherfuckers ain't got on their side. They don't know history. Like I said, the whole movement of Islam, you listen, in America, we have freedom of religion. And this is so important. And my friends in the UK tell me all the time they wish they had freedom of religion. There was in the UK, if a little girl gets assaulted by a Pakistani grooming gang and you talk about it, that guy from the grooming gang will get 2 years. You talk about that guy, you get 6 years. You're talking, you're a terrorist, and that's what they say. So we got to take our freedoms and not lose them. We got to hold on to what we have, and this is the truth. Like, it's really crazy over here. I have my friend. There's a guy Ryan who I'm friends with. It's called Leave the Goats Alone on Instagram. I don't know. He's the Scottish Korean. He's my friend. Exactly. There's censorship in the UK. It's fucked up. My friend Ryan and my buddy Sammy Yahood from the UK. I'm friends with a couple people from the UK that are leaving the UK because there is no freedom. Ryan went back to the UK and they tried to lock him up for terrorism for doing YouTube videos and shorts, like just telling the truth. So it's crazy. So this whole Palestine stuff is not good. Like it destroys everything. You know what I mean? Like look what's happened in New York with that guy Mondani. What an asshole. Now you see all these Muslims. When they put up a mosque, it's not because they want to be part of the community, it's because they want to dominate. That's why in the UK they're putting mosques in places where nobody even lives. There's nobody even there, and they're putting mosques up there because they want to just take over. That's what they're trying to do. That is the Muslim Brotherhood. Exactly. Yo, good shit, Nor. Yo, you know your shit. Yeah, he's part of the Muslim Brotherhood. Exactly. That's why he made that song about the Holy Land 7, the Holy Land 5, or whatever. He's part of that shit. And that's what they're trying to do, brainwash people. That's why they go to colleges and brainwash dumb Americans that are in college for fucking stupid degrees that they're not going to do shit with. And they brainwash these kids. Let's fight for Palestine. This their liberation. What about the Christians in Nigeria? What about Sudan? What about Congo? What about Syria? You don't hear nobody saying shit because it's a propaganda campaign. You know what I mean? Exactly. All paid for by Qatar. All paid for by Qatar. 100%. 100%. Finally, yeah, I know. That's why Tucker Carlson, he goes over there and gets money. He's like, yeah, Sharia law. It's not so bad. You know, it's pretty bad for those little English girls, you know, that are being attacked by older Pakistani men. It's pretty bad for them, you know. Nobody wants to talk about it. That's why my channel, like I said, we talk about anything and everything. Nothing's off the table. We talk about it. Oh, people get offended and they don't want to hear the truth. You're phobic. That's what the thing is. Labels. If you don't agree with me, that's what the left does. If you don't agree with me, I'm gonna put a label on you. Fuck your label. Fuck your victim card. Fuck your label. That's what you gotta say to them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They put a label. Oh, I'm the victim. I've been get the fuck out of here. That's why that's how you gotta label people. People all play that victim card. They always the victim, and it's always an oppression Olympics. Just don't go along with it. Water. What do I think about water? I don't know. I think in Philadelphia we got a lot of shit in our water. They say we got the most amount of pharmaceutical drugs found in our water. There's a lot of shit going down with the water. Especially and they say because of like places like San Francisco, and they got a lot of people taking hormones and shit. When they take them stuff, they pee and it goes in the water and affects the population. So that's crazy. That's another thing. I don't care what people want to do when they get older, but this whole pushing the rainbow ideology on children is wrong. You know what I mean? You gotta let kids grow up and be kids, and that's a sad thing. 6-7, that's invented here in Kensington. Like I said, that was invented the worst drug neighborhood in all of America. It's true. Look up Kensington. When you hear 6-7, know what they're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to do a lot of support. Our group, Sparrow. Yeah, yeah. I pray for Iran too, the people of Iran. You know, I feel terrible for them, and their country used to be like one of America's biggest allies. People don't know this. Before the asshole Ayatollah took over, he's a piece of shit. Before the asshole Ayatollah took over, Iran used to be allies with America. That's why their air force is all like old F-14s or F-16s, some shit like that. Old American airplanes. They sold them in the 60s or 70s. That's their air force. They don't have parts for it no more. Organization to find out the truth. I know about the truth. And then you guys just, what truth? What's the Temple of Zeus? Don't no spamming. Just explain what it is. Zeus. That's like that dude from that movie where he fought Hulk Hogan. That guy was Zeus, Tiny Lester. No holds bar. It's an old wrestling movie. That guy's name was Zeus. I'll put on Rick and Morty. That's another. If y'all uh, right now, if y'all want to get HBO Max, it's like $2 a month for the rest of the year. It's a good deal. $2 for HBO Max, can't beat that shit. We are a computer group. Well, yeah, add me. I'll join. What happened? Oh, this is episode 4. I don't want to see this. It's too far. Just pagan belief, same like Hindu, same mentality. That's cool. I like Hindus actually. They're very peaceful. Um, they have one god I know for smoking weed. Like they have one holiday they smoke weed on a mountain. I saw some video about it. It's pretty cool. That's where like Kush and indica come from, all from the Hindus and shit. So I'm very grateful to them because some guy in the 70s in America, in California, because America only used to have sativa, he went to India and shit, like in Afghanistan, and he was able to get seeds. And that's how America was able to get indica, and that's how hybrid came about. So pretty cool, good stuff. Greek God, Pantheon. God bless you, bro, for your insight. Yeah, Iran's a good place. The people are just being oppressed, and yeah, the way women are treated is terrible. I seen that one girl. She took her beekeeper suit off and was dancing, and they found her unalive. It's shit like that. It really disgusts me. Like, and then like I see women in the UK or in America arguing to wear the hijab, the beekeeper suit. Like, oh, it's all right. I mean, I guess, but I think the rest of women are just brainwashed all the time. Think about it. If you have, how do you brainwash somebody? Like that's what Islam is. You brainwash people. They have to pray 5 to 15 times a day. Well, if you have to say something 5 to 15 times a day, every day of your life, what is that? It's how you brainwash somebody, and they do that from childhood all the way to adulthood. You know, it's pretty fucked up. That's why I learned history. Yeah, religion, politics, bad, evil. All religions have this problem. Yeah, no, I agree. All religions have problems, and a lot of them are evil. Yeah. And you say happy birthday? Nah, I don't say racist things, and you shouldn't either. Shouldn't judge people for the color they see. Like I said, judge them for being assholes. Like I said, Thank you, Lance. Judge people for being assholes. If somebody's an asshole, call them an asshole. If they're a black asshole, they're an asshole. If they're a white asshole, they're an asshole. If they're an Asian asshole, they're an asshole. You know, if it's an Italian asshole, he's an asshole. If it's a Jewish asshole, he's an asshole. It don't matter. Judge people for being good people and being assholes. It'll make your life so much easier. Everyone's like, oh, well, this guy's this, or he's Jewish, or he's black, or who gives a fuck? Why do you care? Why is it such a big fucking deal? These labels. That's all. That's another thing. The left. We're for. The left always says we're for everybody, but we just put labels on everybody. It's labels. You can't let these fuck them labels. Rip them up. That's what I do. Rip them shits up. But yeah, that's just what it is. People. They just get brainwashed by propaganda. How can I change my life? I was really bad when I was 14. I smoked, got into fights in school. Meet a girl, get a good job, and work toward a goal. Have a future. Meet somebody that can see, because you're chasing something right now. If you meet somebody that you fall in love with, or you love, or something, a hobby or a passion you have, it could push, you could use that anger you have to push you in the right direction, you know? And instead of using it to hold you back, it becomes something powerful, really powerful. Thank you. God loves you too. What's this message out for review? Another fruitcake. It's always these fruitcakes. I don't judge, but hey, you know what I mean? People be funny. Like that dude Icon. What's up with that, yo? That shit's crazy. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for showing love. I appreciate you guys. Mm. I'm still here. You need to clean instead of streaming. Oh my God. Bitch, you want to come over and clean my house? You're more than welcome to. I got a wife and 2 kids. I don't know. People who got perfectly clean houses got messy brains. You know that? It's true. All these people got perfectly clean houses. They're crazy. They're messy on the inside. Sometimes being messy on the outside is being better than being messy on the inside. And I learned that people that are super rich, I just smoke medical marijuana. That's not a drug. I mean, you can say what you want. The stuff in your mom's purse is worse than what I do. That's a fact, Jack. It's always people saying the same shit. I'll come in here and say something stupid and then run away. I'll leave a dumb comment and then run and hide. I do clean up, and my wife cleans up. It's called I have a job, and then if I'm not doing that job, I'm delivering and doing other things. It's always people judge from afar. You could have a little video camera and see into these people's homes, how they live their life. You'd be shocked. So I think I got it pretty good. You know, we do clean. We. I don't know why you come in here talking about cleaning. From the picture I'm seeing, you look pretty cute. So I just gave you a compliment. But it's messy. We got kids. And where we at, we clean. Wonder what parents think when a woman brings you home. Oh, my girl's mom hated me, but she loves me now. And my girl's dad, he always liked me. We went out to the Eagles parade together. It was pretty dope. So that's what they think. I'm a real dude. I'm more blunt than a weed and cigar. I'd rather tell you the ugly truth than a beautiful lie all day. People rather tell you these fantastic lies and make you feel better. I rather if you fucking up, I'll tell you, and that's what a real friend would do. All this other bullshit ain't no real friend. I tell you, shit. Did they fuck up my thing again? Every fucking time. You put this fucking oven on top of my new charger. They broke this charger for my helmet. That's what I was trying to do. They broke my charger from my fucking helmet twice. And now the company that makes this helmet, hold on. Make sure it's charging. Come on, it's not working. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to work. I'm sure the comments are going crazy or nothing's happening at all. There we go, it's charging. That's all I wanted. I don't know if you see that. It's a good helmet. All right. Who want to see the police show up? I don't know why people always see. This is where all the trolls come in. From baby war zone, we here in Central War Zone, selling open air. I don't know what's going on with you. Oh, appreciate the 100. Thank you. Hell yeah. This dude said I got a crack house. I'd love to see your house. That's what I'm saying. These people always talk shit. If you could get a camera in these fucking people's places and then how they live in their life, a lot of these people miserable, ain't got no love in their life. They don't know how to talk to the opposite sex. That's what I'm always good at. I've always been good at talking to girls and never had no problem with that. I see a lot of guys today that try to judge me. I'm like, can you even approach a woman? Not online. Only online. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I said, we had to call and talk to her dad. If you had to talk to a girl, you're like, hey, Mr. So-and-so. What's her name? Because there's a landline. They didn't have cell phones. So, like, I think that shit helped make my generation, a better generation. I don't know what you're talking about. Mathis or whatever. Mantis. You go mantis shrimp? That's what they call me. Pull out his bird. I'm mantis. Mantis shrimp? That's funny. Just fucking with you. Jokes and you look like a man who has good credit. Yo, right there. That's the comment of the day. The sixth chair. That's good. Have no fear. Pecker is here. What up, Pecker? Pause. 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 Buddy looks like a real explorer, like a doomsday prepper. Nah, I'm just a Philly dog, man. I'm just a poor dude from the hood in Philly. What do you want? You know what I mean? EMF. I don't know what you mean by that. We were always talking thoughts on Mac 10. Mac 10, the rapper, or a Mac 10. You know what I mean? I like the rapper Mac 10. West Side Connection. and I will show that. Yeah, they actually had that on the newspaper in 2008 when we won the World Series. I remember because I helped flip a car over that year. Don't tell nobody. How about those Chicago Bears? Yeah, they got us. I don't think the past couple games the Cowgirls or the Bears beat us. I think we just did play good. I think the offensive coordinator is fucking terrible. Kevin Patullo is garbage. Get that motherfucker out of here. Yeah, I know. That's why he did West Side Connection. I know he's from Englewood. Bo, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's to do with Kermit picture. What the fuck? Why do people hide their faces online? How about those getting drunk and randomly finding this live stream? What's up? Yo, take a shot from me, for real. Philly, big city, cold dealing with fentanyl epidemic. Yeah, it's bad here, yo, for real. But it's like that all over America. Wherever, and that's because of the border crisis. Goes back to that. You know what I mean? It's really crazy how it happened here in Philly. I can tell you how exactly it happened. So Kensington is like the biggest open rug market, we'll say. Yeah, yeah, I'm from Philly, Philadelphia, Philadelphia. Are you Jim Creamer's cousin? I don't know who Jim Creamer is. Some people call me the White Snoop Dogg or the White Dave Chappelle, but I'm just Chestermcfly. Yeah, we have heat, but when you go outside, there's no heat outside. It's like 30 degrees. So, yeah, we don't have no heat lamps outside. So when you go outside, you wear jackets, right? We don't smoke in the crib here. We only smoke outside. Do you have heat? But yeah, I mean, I'm not balling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm poor. I'm a poor Italian Jew who lives in the hood in Philly. Yo, it's crazy. I know, right? That's just me, Chester McFly. We out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it's like out there. For real, what's up? That Marshall John, Marshall John, good people. Whimper for us. Whimper for you. Nah. See, that's what all you weirdos. I don't know what you get off on, but you like to tie belts around you and do weird things. I don't want to know what you do with whipped cream and bananas and running backwards into the hose. I don't need to know about that kind of stuff. Whatever you do on your own time, that's on you. I don't need to know about it. Can you please be a little quieter? I'm trying to sleep. Well, get the fuck out of here. I mean, you gotta come watch a motherfucker on his page. Don't be crying. They got these things called Kleenex. Get yourself a tissue. Wipe them tears away. You be all right. Trust me, you be good. I'll just tell you, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's wild out here in Philly. And people come from other places. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They talk shit. They come out here. It's like, this is crazy out here. I'm like, I know. You gotta have thick skin to live out here. Nah, I'm gonna be a little louder on purpose. You know what I mean? If I'm making you mad, then I'm doing my job in life. That's what I gotta do. You know, gotta say things to piss people off. Like bitch, 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 bitch. Yo, walk it with a Rooper pump pump. I don't know. Pump pump pump. I like that song. You got Clippy? Yo, that's funny, man. Yo, that's yeah, you old school. If you got Clippy, you know that shit. Yo, that's like on the first Windows. I remember that shit. He wouldn't go away. He would always like jump up, like you'd be on the computer, Clippy. Like, yeah, if you do it this way, take up all your space on the computer. Clippy was terrible, yo. But I mean, I love Clippy now. When you go back and look, if they had like computer power we have now, Clippy be all right. But back in '95 on Windows 94, Clippy wasn't doing so good. It was JoJo. Yo, thank you. Yeah, I've been putting out a couple more. I have one where I was dressed up like a lion in the tree. I don't know if you've seen that. I tried to make a spoof on RoboCop. I did Tesla bot cop. It was supposed to be like RoboCop. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I love fucking around with Sora. I think one of those videos I make is gonna like take off. I know it sounds crazy. I said that before. I was doing these videos. That's how I had my channel blow up. I did a couple shorts and a couple of them blew up. So you never know. Any day. Look, we have 47 likes. You see this shit? Let's get that shit to 50. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get that shit to 50. Let's get this John up to 50, yo. We could do that shit for real. Bubbles. I got a friend named Bubbles, actually. It's funny, you know what I mean? I got a friend named Bubbles. Good dude. He my replacement and all, but that's another story for another day. This is pretty cool. Let's fuck around with this shit. Retouch. Oh, make me look smoother. Put retouch on. Retouch off. Retouch on. Let me look younger. Look at that. Ah, that's funny. Fucking around with that. Yeah, let me get 3 more likes. We have 47 likes. Can't get 3 more likes. That's all we gotta do. If I get 3 more likes, call it a night. Know what I mean? We had a pretty good live tonight, though. It's one of my best lives in a long time. I haven't done a live like this just because of work and, it's just, I don't know. I just haven't been able to get on live, yo. And I've just been doing them sporadically, trying to get myself back in the groove. But if I could do it like this more often, I feel like we'll get there. Hey, 48, 2 more to go. There we go. We get the 50 likes. I think we could do it. That'd be like some of the most likes I ever got in a live. So I think this stream did pretty good. Retouch off. What's this stuff? Oh yeah, you got these filters here. I'm gonna do the green screen. I see my buddy, he was doing green screen on here. You do green screen? Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. Now I'm just looking for a picture. Where's my background? Backgrounds. That's cool. That's me. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, this is the first one I've done in a long time, so we getting there. Hate when you get likes. Yeah, keep on hating. That hate's good though. I'm telling you, all that hate needs to go somewhere. A lot of people just hateful people. Yo, I'm just gonna go talk shit to somebody online. See, look, here's another hell message. You wanna have my baby? Well, first of all, I don't know. You look like a dude, so I'm not into all that. Like I said, I'm so straight it sticks out. I got a wife and 2 kids, so I'm good. No more kids, yo. I had to be with the right one to have kids too, which is crazy. I'm gonna get rid of this green screen thing. I get rid of it now. None. There we go. It was fun for 2 seconds. Yeah, dude. You carry the baby and you. Nah, I'm a man. It don't work that way. Men can't have no babies. Just are you in Philadelphia legally? Yeah. Well, technically, I'm a block away, so I'm in Delaware County legally. Yeah. Like I said, my dad came to this country. I'm a first generation American. That's a fact, Jack. If you can't come here the right way, yeah, I'm an Italian Jew. Too Jewish to be Italian, too Italian to be Jewish. All Philadelphia. Nah, man, you ain't doing none of that stuff. I'm hiding that comment, weirdos. Yeah, you gross too. You know what I mean? If you didn't look as good as me, and you know what I mean, and your life ain't going the way it should be going, you know what I mean? So that's on you. Thank you for your happy shit. Appreciate your happy shit. Damn, we at 49, only one away. One away from 50, yo. Nah, I'm so straight it sticks out. I don't judge nobody. Do what you want. Just leave the kids alone. You go in the wood chipper. You know what I mean? That's my rules. I don't care. Oh shit, we hit 50. Damn. Give me your makeup brush. I appreciate it. But do what you want. I don't judge nobody. Let's turn to God. You know, explained in the Bible. I agree. Let's turn to God. God bless you. And thank you for coming to my live. Oh, we lost a like. No, we had 50. It went down. We lost it and went back. We just went away. Somebody go give us that like. It's going to come back. There we go. Bang. I told you it's going to come back. You got to believe in good karma. If you believe in good karma, good things will come to you, you know? Hey, how's it going? Thank you for liking it. I appreciate you. Look, algorithm, you the number 3 guy up in here right now. See, you killing it. See, the chat giving you love. Take away likes. That's funny. What's wrong with you? I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. Fuck you too. I'm just having a cigarette in the middle of the cold. It's cold as shit out here. Hell yeah. We got the 50 though. I've been live for a minute, yo. It's 97 minutes we've been live. Do you know anything about Edgar Allan Gain Edgar syndrome? I don't know what that even means. But it's some weird thing. You know about elephantitis? I got that. I got elephantitis. You a junkie? Nah, I smoke weed though. Not a junkie. You want to go see a junkie? Go look at your mom, yo. That bitch a junkie, straight up. See that right there? Get that salt off your shoulder. You be all right. Stop being so salty in your life. How old is you? Guess how old I am. I love for you to guess how old I am. Guess how old I am. Can you guess how old I am? 50. That was weird. Live chat remembers, guard your privacy. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. It like flashed me out. I had to come back in. I'm going to say 30. Thank you. I appreciate that. 24, 25. Oh, man, 28. Damn. I'll take that. I just had my birthday, actually, on the 25th of November. 39. So I just turned 42. 42 years old. Jackie Robinson. That's his number. So I turned Jackie Robinson, 42. So I look pretty good for my age. People will say, "Oh, you were junkie." 42 years old. I'm in pretty good shape. I look pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm from Philadelphia. Where are you from? Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, not 50. You just being a dick. I don't look no 50. I'm telling you, at my job, everyone's like, "Oh, you in your 20s? What, you just turned 30?" They think I'm like 30 years old. They think I'm like, no, I'm old. I got kids. You know what I mean? I got 2 kids and a wife. Seattle. Shout out to Seattle. I always wanted to go to Seattle. I always wanted to go see that Space Needle. That thing looks cool. Did you ever go? Did you ever go there? Yeah, I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. One boy, one girl. So I got a rich man's family. I got a bookie. There's plenty of bookies here in Philly. You go see Joey Merlino back in the day, but he ain't doing it. They got good cheesesteaks though. You gotta go check out Skinny Joey's. If you ever come to Philly, I got you. Whoa, pause. We ain't into all that. I don't know what's up with everybody coming. You swinging sideways. We don't swing that way. I don't judge. You do what you want, but I ain't into all that. Like I said, I got a wife and kids. You know what I mean? I'm Paisan. You know what I mean? I'm Italian Jew. That's how we was raised, though. People, you know what I mean? I put a couple of pickles on the back, and I put a couple of pickles on a stack. I put a couple of pickles off the rack, regular pair of pickles, patty whack. I don't know what you're saying. Knick-knack, patty whack. I still got the biggest sack. He is I and I is him. Slim with the tilted grin. What's my motherfucking name? McFly. You know I'm a freestyle artist, right? Like you put a beat on, I tear that shit up. So we at 97 minutes here. I'm gonna probably go to 100. Let's get it to 100, and then I'm gonna end it. You know what I mean? We'll get to 100, I'm gonna end it. Yeah, I know. I just smoked. I got my medical crop. Like I said, I was part of the first Pennsylvania 500. Real shit. I just smoked. I smoked. Yeah, I do the Chester slide though. Like never smoke on camera. Not good look. You know what I mean? But if you slide off camera, you know what I mean, come back. I always thought that's cool. Nah, I ain't do none of that. I ain't into the old sausage. We don't do none of that over here. So if you have 1,000 subs on YouTube, can you make money? Yeah. So you gotta get monetized. I'm monetized. But YouTube got a couple catches. Like you have to make over $100 a month to get paid. Or you don't get paid, or just go on to the next month until you make $100. And I didn't make $100 last month because I wasn't doing lives, and I'm trying to get back into doing it. Once I do lives, I do better. If I'm just doing shorts and stuff, it could blow up. I have a couple of shorts popping off right now, but man, you know, there you go, man. You need to chill out for a little bit. Timeout, none of that stuff. Put them in timeout. So yeah, we at 99 minutes. We've been going on. I'm gonna end this live in a minute, less than a minute. We got the 50 likes. Oh, so you're making a lot. That was weird. And it says the minutes went down to 94 minutes. That's so weird. It kicked me off. Why did it do that? But no, I mean, certain months I did all right on YouTube. It's like Frozen. Is it working? The time was like acting funny. Somebody say something in the chat so I know it's not frozen or I know it's working right. But yeah, they was giving me a whole bunch of ish for this. I don't know. I noticed YouTube takes away views. Not sure why. I think sometimes it could be like a bot account. You know what I mean? Sometimes they could take away a view for that. I'd never really seen that. People told me that. I'd never really experienced that. But the best way to get your YouTube page to blow up is just by doing shorts. Yeah, it's weird. It like flashed me out. This is the second time it did that. I had to go back into the app. Thank you for being here, Marshall John. One day I want to do a collab with I want to do a collab with Kevin Yellow. Like I would love to do a collab with him. I told him if he ever wants to come to Philly, he can crash at my house. He's more than welcome to come here. I think he's a good dude. Yeah, if anybody is like on YouTube, you watch lives, always check out Kevin Yellow. He's always ahead of the curve when it comes to like crazy stuff for content. And yeah, I would love to do a video with him, or, do a collab with him. I think it would be awesome. In my channel, I have 25 million views. I used to get paid from YouTube. That's awesome. What happened? Why did you stop getting paid? That reach. I'm not into none of that stuff. Guys always coming at me left field, like I said. I don't judge. Do what you got to do. But I'm not into that. You know. But yeah, no, like I was saying, I'd love to do a collab with Kevin Yellow. I've asked him a couple times to come to Philadelphia. He can crash on my sofa. I can plan it out. It'd be pretty dope. We got another nasty message. See, you gotta hide. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you? Why would you ask something like that? What's wrong with these people? These people ask me crazy things. See, this is why you guys ruin everything. Get out of here. There's the court that ban on high IQs for law enforcement. Well, I got a high IQ. I got a 160 IQ, 161 or some shit like that when I took my test. I'm actually pretty smart there, even when I don't try. I'm trying to get in. I don't know if you're trying. Keep on trying. You're going to end up failing like you normally do in life. I come at trolls all day. Bro, if you were king of the whole world, what would be your first decree? I would, if I was king of the world, I would get rid of Sharia law. I think that would, and ban Islamic expansion and colonization. I think the world would be a better place. And then we can expand from there. You know what I mean? I'm an Italian Jew, so I stand with Israel, dog. You know what I mean? I'm against the inbred colonizing Arab Muslims that are only native to Arabia, who start all the problems in the name of a filthy PDF file named Momo the Chomo. If you really look at history, it all began when Momo the Chomo stole Medina from the Jews, starting the biggest colonization that the world has ever seen. And then they always yell, "White colonizers!" No, it's just the truth. Somebody's in their feelings. Saint, they make these things called tissues. You get one. Get rid of that little tear on your eye. Well, I just simply tell the facts. What juice? You know, and you got, like I said, you dummies got to stop judging people for their religion and the color of their skin. Judge them if they're assholes. That's what I do. If somebody's an asshole, I don't care if you're a white asshole, you're a black asshole, you're an Asian asshole, an Arab asshole, you're an asshole. And that's how you need to be treated. So treat people for being good and treat people for being bad. And that's how you do it. My channel died. I get thousands of views still. I'm not by monetized no more or tax reasons. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That's why we hate news. No, I agree. I don't like a lot of news either. You know? But thank God you aren't king of the world, though. There shouldn't be any king of the world, you know? And Big Snake, you believe in Jesus? So this is a big question a lot of them you got to ask. Do you believe in Jesus? And people are like, yeah, I believe in Jesus. Or no, you don't believe. Do you believe in the PDF file Momo the Chomo, king of all PDF files, Muhammad? Do you believe in him? Jesus was Jewish. And, oh, with this dude's a Yahtzee over here. It's always a little bitch that has like a fake account with like some Yahtzee shit. No, Jesus was Jewish. Armenian didn't even exist. You stupid fuck. You know what I mean? Like in the year when Jesus was born, 0 AD. You know what I mean? There was no country called Armenia. Armenian. It didn't exist. I hate spiders. I got bit by a spider and I got a hole in my knee because of it. But yeah, nah, and then I used to go, and I go to a lot of these protests in Philly. I deal with a lot of these clowns and all these. I show you what they do. Let me show you what these clowns do at these protests in Philly. Nah, he's an Italian, right? Nah, he was Jewish. Jesus was Jewish. Everybody know that shit. It's always stupid people believing in dead ideologies who hate Jews because their life is garbage. See, if your life sucks and you believe in inbred colonizing Arab Muslim propaganda, then you're a dumb person. You know what I mean? If when somebody challenges you with these ideas and then you run away or just cry racist nonsense, it just proves that you have a pea brain. You know what I mean? Unintelligent. That's true. No, I don't know. But anyway, you guys keep crying. I don't know. This is the third time it got flashed. I don't know why it did that. That's just weird. So, what superpower would you want to choose? Jesus was Jewish, so it doesn't matter what you say. Cry, cry all day. Nah, nobody's behind me. But yeah, I'm gonna end this jaunt because a whole bunch of weirdos in here. I don't want to talk no Yahtzees. So I don't know. My thing keeps flashing and it got to keep resetting it. So I don't know why it's doing that. My battery's getting low, and we got 52 likes, so we did it. Um, Jesus was Jewish. You're probably some loser that does not like his life, and that's your problem. But you gotta cheer up there, buddy. And just all your problems aren't on the Jews or anybody else. It's just on you. Because you gotta go look in the mirror one day and see that ugly guy looking back at you, that ugly mug reflection and all that hideousness looking back at you that you run away from always, that you turn away from. You have to look back at it and face yourself. I know it's hard, but you keep running away and being hateful, and that's what these cowards do. You gotta look in that mirror one day, face yourself. It sucks, you know? It's called growing a pair. I got elephantitis, you know, but I don't know about you. You got them little pellets, you know? If you had a superpower, what would it be? Um, it would be to take away the fake identities of people online that hide behind racist rhetoric. I could just snap my finger and you could see their ugly mongoloid faces. I would love that. If you could just see them for who they are behind this nonsense, that'd be my superpower. Let's get rid of the hiding themselves. If you can get rid of that, that would be the ultimate superpower. Because you would see a lot of people for who they really are. I do multiple things. This is one thing I do. I'm on YouTube, and then I'm a cook. I work as a chef, and I work at a restaurant, and I do deliveries. Big knees. You can't even say no's. See how dumb these people are? That's why I said you can't even face yourself in the mirror. You know? Why do you hate Jewish people? I would love to have a conversation with you. Huge nose, but also huge something you ain't got. I got that hem. That's why I got a happy wife, happy life. You can't say that. I don't want to do a little typing debate. I would actually debate you on YouTube where you have to show your face. Would you actually debate me and show your face? That see all these messages coming up. It's called being triggered. So I don't know. Cowards when they get triggered, they cry. Jesus was Jewish. Everybody knows that, and they just got to put hateful things up here and cry. I mean, would you actually show your face on YouTube? That's where I would want to have my debate. And what I would do is I use StreamYards. So we can go on my StreamYards and have a debate. My phone's at like 20%, so I would have to charge it for a little bit, but I would debate any clown and completely light that ass up in every way possible. If it comes to being more of a man, I got you beat. If it comes to having an actual confrontation, I got you beat. When it comes to having a debate, I got you beat. When it comes to looking better, I got you beat every way possible. I got you beat. And people don't like that. You know what I mean? It's not cocky, it's called confidence. So when we actually would have a debate, you don't know your shit. You just go put hateful rhetoric out there and then start trying to talk over me when I start destroying you with them facts and making it rain. You know, it's just what I do. You know, I know how to talk to people. I know how to articulate things and have a conversation. And typical stupidity. It's a true rhetoric. What? Being intelligent? So, what's the opposite of intelligent? That's what you are. Good job. Like I said, I do have a 161 IQ. So, yeah. I'm Chestermcfly on Discord. Add me. Hit me up. I'm barely on that bitch, though. You know, I like to do stuff on here. Like I said, we could do it on here. You can hit me up, message me. Chestermcfly 420. Universal. Chestermcfly 420, baby. Honest, I've been running a trail 16 years, 100-mile races, can't beat me there. I ride my e-bike every day about 20 miles. So I will beat you there because my bike is faster than, I don't know, it keeps getting interrupted. So I think somebody's crying or complaining. So I'm just going to end it now. People are getting triggered. Their lives aren't that great and they're getting angry at me. So stay triggered, keep crying. It's because you keep crying and I have to keep resetting it. It's not worth it now. So we got 54 likes. We had a lot of great conversations, a lot of good people. I met people. We keep talking, but I'm probably gonna end it now because you got Yahtzee's crying and getting all triggered in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you could only imagine what these people look like in person, if you see them, you know what I'm saying? That's why they hide their faces. That is my superpower I want. I want to take away everybody's fake identities online. Poof. Show who you really are. It could be Congress people. It could be famous people with these fake identities, people who you know personally with these fake identities trying to attack you, and then you could see who they really are. That would be the best fucking superpower to have. Take away all these fake identities online where they can't say nasty things and hide behind some fake face. You know what I mean? It would be incredible. Hi, hey, what's up, Brown Eyes? Thank you for coming. You red eyes. You red eye Jedi. I like that one. That's great. That's what I'm saying. Report for non-responsiveness. See, I'm trying to respond. Dislike and I'm calling your parents. Oh, my pops passed away. Call him. Hey, Jesus. Maybe you could talk to him. You know, what I mean, I wish I could talk to him. True story. It's a good dude. See, and he's leaving these nasty comments. Look at this dude. Who's Scotty? Scotty doesn't know. That's the whole problem. Scotty knows. He knows. And he knows. Yes, I do. I do that. Yes. In real life, too. I got my medical card. Part of First Pennsylvania 500. One eye is bigger than the other. Yeah, that's what your girl said last night, too. It's like, I like that one-eyed monster. Big. That's the Italian side of me. What can I say? You know what I mean? That's what's good about being Italian. And I'm just laid back. I'm tired, you know. Hell yeah, I'm faded, you know. No, I don't do that. You know, Josh, it looked like See, it's always a Mr. Potato Head looking motherfucker. For you, I would put a fake picture up because your real mug is disgusting. You look like that dude from Goonies, Sloth. Oh my God, you look like Sloth. Look at this guy, Josh Gee. Look like Sloth. Come on, can you go say, "Hey, you guys"? That's this motherfucker in the comments right there. Damn. Hey, you guys. Roasting these motherfuckers. You ain't handsome. Mr. Potato Head. I mean, you. Some people could say you got a handsome Mr. Potato Head. I guess that's what this guy telling me. Fortunately for me, I'm a handsome guy. People like me. You know what I mean? But the Goonie Sloth over here got triggered real quick. I'm handsome. People like me. I'm handsome. People like me. Talking about anything and everything, man. If you had to talk to God, that's why I love to talk to my father one more time. That's what I would ask God. Because my dad was my best friend. You know what I mean? He passed away. Well, I'm an Italian Jew. So I wasn't considered Caucasian on the U.S. Census till 1960. You know what I mean? So what was I before then? You know, my nonarrest came to America in 1955. On his thing, it said his ethnicity was Italian. No, his race was South Italian, and his skin complexion was dark. But yeah, I love how everybody just tries to whiten everything up. And the crazy thing is, a lot of these people always try to say this stuff like white's evil. White is not evil. You just evil. If you racist like that, why are you judging people for colors of their skin and playing that victim card? Label. Actually, my father was born in Italy. Prima io parla d'inglese, io parla tutto italiano. Vaffango a tu. You know, questa frocia baita ragazza tutta la gente. Mm-hmm. That's all you know how to do. But you see, you don't understand that. So skin color isn't race. But it's based. But in America, that's what they base it on. You know, they try to act like somebody from the Dominican Republic is black. They base it on skin color. Oh, you the same as me? No, we're not the same. You know, because it goes by culture too. You know, but my nonna was dark as hell. If I showed you a picture of him, dark as hell. You know what I mean? They used to call him Fred Sanford. So not everything is white, and see that's the problem. The world is gray. You know what I mean? Most black people, 85% of all African Americans are part Caucasian. That white man they hate sometimes be living inside of them rent free. You know what I mean? A lot of white people part black. You know what I mean? You take a DNA test, it's probably inside of you. A lot of Italians, I know we have it because of the Moors. I took a test and it's like 2%, it's like 2.3% sub-Saharan African. So, you know what I mean? That's in me too. So that's because of the Moors. They came to Italy and you can look that up. But they mixed with it. Yeah, they mixed because of the slaves. They mixed, exactly. You know what I mean? And the Italians are the real Latinos too, by the way. Oh, no. Yeah, where they speak Latin at. Where's the only country in the world where they still speak Latin? Italy and Sardinia. They still speak Latin over there. Real Latinos, Italians. I think other people, they Hispanics. That's what they should call people. Like Latinos. Nah. You ain't even speak Latin. They speak Latin in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic. They did in Italy, and they still do in Italy. So we the real Latinos. You know what I mean? Bro, white. That cold. That yeah, nah, man, you need to wipe your lips because you got all that gook on you, you know. So you got to stop sucking. Literally, you just suck, bro. You suck. It's all over your face. It's all over your face, kid. Let's see what's under that hat. I don't know who the fuck is you. It's another person hiding. I see at least Josh. I give you that. You fucking show that Mr. Potato Head face. Some other people, when you know they do. A lot of these other people they ain't showing. They got a Mr. Potato Head face too. You know that's why they ain't showing they shit. The Gabe owners. I don't know what that means. Ain't no owners, just some homers. Really, definitely don't get sissy, right? I only got a wife and two, man. It keeps ending me. Y'all is getting triggered. I'm gonna end this jump. We did great tonight. I'm gonna end this jump. All these people crying, somebody reporting or something. I don't know what's going on. It keeps flashing and making me restart it. I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys. Just if you mad with your life, go look in the mirror and face reality. Stop hiding, stop crying, get yourself some tissues. Go outside and meet a woman and stop trying to be a woman. So have a good day. Fuck your life. Fuck your wife. Oh, you ain't got one? I do. I got to go. See you later. Bye, Miss Ho. Ho Kim, motherfucker.